These are my reasons why I regret getting a BBL. So my main reason would be the sleep. I don't get a good night's sleep most of the time because I have to sleep a certain way. If I don't prop my pillows a certain way and I sleep with like 6 of them, then I just don't sleep comfortably because I have to cushion my back, like put pillows to help my back out, because if I don't, this will keep me bent up. So sleeping is my main one because it affects me on a daily basis. My second reason would be the weight gain. So the weight gain in different areas that I used to never gain weight in before, which, like, when I say that, I mean extra weight. So now the fat goes to places like my arms, which I used to never have bigger arms. It goes to my breasts and they have like tripled in size. Super uncomfortable because you feel the heaviness. It hurts my back now. So it's like you gained new problems. A few pounds, you can see it all in my face. I get a double, triple down here. So the weight gain in places that's uncomfortable, but I used to never gain weight in before. Another reason would be how uncomfortable I feel in public. So I get a lot of stares. I get a lot of laughing behind, like when I walk by somebody, I catch it all the time, especially from women, which is crazy, but I would say women are like the biggest ones that make me feel uncomfortable, that make me feel insecure about it, because even like young girls, like I could be in a store and there'll be a group of little teenage girls and they'll just start laughing under their breath, as soon as they see my butt or whatever. So that's like been a big one because depending on your mood, like I'm human and obviously there's days that I don't feel my best. So if I walk into some place and I have stares or people snickering under their breath and just looking at my body, then, it can get to you and it can be a little bit crazy. And I know some people are going to say like, oh, well, it comes with the territory. You probably did it for attention. I really didn't do it for attention. Obviously, everybody has their own insecurities of why they...
Man, come on now.
Cap.
Why else would you do it?
Got their body done, but
not doing it for attention, then what are you doing it for? You're already a thick girl. You already had a booty and you just decided to enhance it. Why? To get the guy with the money. That's the only reason why women do enhancements. And then they get mad when the broke dudes and other women are commentating about it because it's not part of their overall scheme. Now, does she get a husband out of this? Does she make money out of this? Does she have an OnlyFans? That's the only reason that I could see women getting BBLs is if you're providing entertainment.
Really just thinking the thirst trapping their way to the top. But they forgot there's pros and cons to damn near everything in life. No matter how much you think you can manifest, right? You need to have different scenarios, right? Like what if scenarios in your head that helps you determine if the reward is worth the risk.
I don't think it's still a reason to make somebody feel insecure. If there's like a certain demographic of people, if you catch my drift, I don't like to be around it because they look at you like, oh, that's disgusting. Like, why is that thing so big? There's definitely pros and cons. So if you're thinking about getting your body done, definitely think it through because it's not all rainbows and sunshine.
Because you're not supposed to be doing it in the first place. Now, you're claiming you're doing it just to feel better about yourself, but to feel better about yourself, you're comparing it to someone else that may have a big butt. Women are willing to sacrifice short-term happiness for long-term depression. This is why I tell guys, you can never be part of a woman's timeline because her timelines are going to constantly change. Typically, when a man starts dating a woman and they start getting serious, she starts putting the man in the timeline. Well, I want to have a kid by then. I want to be married by then. If you like me, then everything will happen by then. They're always putting dates and numbers on how fast their life is supposed to be happening because they're constantly changing their delusion of life that they're living.
Bro was spitting about that timeline. The timeline is now. And they want all the clout and quickly. Marriage is a play for sure. But a lot of women see the clout as a way to level up and escape the 9 to 5. That's really the fastest way they can get it in their mind. They want them trips. They want them sugar daddies. They want their bills paid. They want the soft life. And really whatever the purpose is, this only creates more anxiety and insecurity as time goes by. Like they're racing against time. So many would just do whatever they can to speed up the process. And they ended up worse than what they started.
I don't know. My body was salty. I gained a little weight because I signed my deal when I was 21, when I had just turned 21. And I was just having money and like living a whole new life, eating out. I know I'm a foodie, so now I have have the funds to like feed this foodie in me and stuff. So I gained a little weight, and everybody on the internet was calling me bad body and stuff. So I feel like that played a role. I started being a little insecure about my body, I guess. And yeah, people were saying I'm built weird, but like looking back, I mean not weird, but it was like, oh, you built like, yo, white jeans. That was just saying some dumb shit. And I was just young and impressionable.
Now, if you stop, she went from a flat back to a full back, if you know what I'm talking about. What men have to understand is women don't know what men want. They're only reacting to what men are reacting to. But when they're studying men when men are going through a immature phase of their life, which is typically they're always chasing the cat.
Definitely agree with him here, man. Like, it's really about attracting who making money, right? Like, they see these rap videos, Instagram models, OF girls, sugar babies, and want to measure up to them so they can get paid. That's really what it's about. So they want guys that chase the cat. They want the dudes who value that. They want guys that really target that.
This hurts. I'm never coming back. Do you understand me? Never coming back. This hurts so bad. This hurts so bad. I've been here since 7:30 this morning. I'm just leaving. I woke up freaking out. This shit hurts so bad. I'm about to just pee on myself because I got to pee and I don't care. Yes, I did, but he still got to take me home. That's a 20-minute fucking take this. I'm never coming back. I don't even want to come back to Miami. I don't want to come back to Florida, period. This is how they treat people.
I mean, I get it, but there has to be another way. Like working out, just doing the work to be appreciative of what you have even, right? Like as you get older, as you develop, some things you just got to look in the mirror and just appreciate and love who you are, what God gave you, right? Like, and then if anything, let that discontent fuel you to get in shape if that's what you feel is holding you back. And of course, comparing yourself to others is a fine line between motivation and depression. And then they ignore the high percentage of boss procedures that even if they got it done in the US, thinking they doing it right, with a doctor license to do it, it still fails.
They don't tell you about BBLs is that the fat can die.
Mainty damn. What do you mean? What do you mean the fat dies?
Those are all fat cells. Yeah. Those fat cells, from being disturbed, from being moved, from being spun and all the things,
original
environment, they can die. Your body can reject it.
Yeah.
It's not giving it the nutrients or whatever it needs.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5 months after, did my fat not die?
And what does that mean?
So it basically means you end up like peeing it out. What? But it's not like fat cells like that. Like you don't pee. Okay, so for example,
I know what you mean.
It out, right? So like it just, I was
back to square one.
Hey! And you know why I was?
That's wild. So after a while, it just leaks out of your body, and then you start to urinate it out. Oh my God. What does that feel like?
Off, because you know how dangerous a BBL is? It is the most dangerous surgery.
Yeah,
like,
it is.
Because the amount of arteries and veins and all that sort of stuff you have, at any point they can nick an artery. If fat goes into your artery, you're dead there, bum. Because it's going straight to your heart. Because before this, I was like, oh yeah, do what you want, Don't do a BBL. Don't do it.
The cheeks you have now, your cheeks.
These are the cheeks that I had before I had my BBL.
No, these is your cheeks now. You thought you went and done another BBL.
No, everyone says the same thing. When I saw my hips come in, I was like, wait, this is what I was saying to my mom I wanted years ago, and it came through naturally after the BBL. It's dead and gone. That's what.
So you ended up wasting your money because your hips came in whenever you lost your booty.
Bad as hell, dude. She definitely one of them lucky ones, though. Once that shit start leaking, it's a wrap. It's definitely a wrap. This is not something you can just expect to hit the reset button on.
Morning, everybody. So I'm at the doctor's office right now, and as y'all know, I've been changing my life and changing my ways. So one of the things that I feel like is going to take me to the next level is obviously taking some of these shots out. And by the way, the BBL is totally different, and I'm going to tell you why. A BBL is when they use your own fat. Ass shots is silicone. So I just want all the ladies out there to know, do not get silicone shots because you can get sick, have complications, and all this other crazy stuff. I haven't had any crazy complications since I got it. I got it when I was 19 years old, but now I'm moving here in life. So I want this out of my ass so I can grow.
They out here playing a dangerous game. Don't do it to yourself, man. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Like, it's really good some women are out here coming out and showing the downsides of these types of procedures, man, because it's showing it's not really worth it. It's not really worth it at all. These types of clips may even save a girl's life who's thinking of doing this, right? Like, on a serious note, like, not only is it life threatening, but even at its best, it comes with a ton of complications that you might have years down the line. You know, a lot of these women, they have to do touch-ups. Like, you might have the first procedure, but many procedures may come behind that. Like, it really is a slippery slope. Like, you really see women traveling abroad to get it done for cheap, only to have it removed entirely. And so sometimes you just gotta appreciate what you have, you know. But yes sir, hit me in them comments. And definitely don't forget to check out Anthony Spade right here on YouTube. And also, if you haven't already, like, share, subscribe, and sub up and comment. We'll really appreciate that. That's my time for the night. This is EK Real Spicy, signing out. And I'm going to check y'all in the next video. And like that, be easy. Gone.